So you have a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that's going to be sour and bitter because whatever they did to take something from you here, okay, it's still coming to you, okay, because it was always yours, and not theirs. In Emperor energy, this could be an ex, this could be someone in your family here. It could be significant here. Okay, that's what I'm getting. An air sign. Okay. Child. And where did they go? A Cancer could be significant here. Somebody could have went to the police here, or what is this? Five of Wands energy here. Okay. So a Cancer could be significant here. Somebody. So Page of Swords. I feel like somebody's watching here, or you know how it is. Like I say, thieves have no peace here. Okay, they always have to look over their shoulder, um, look behind their back, watch their back here. Okay, because they're afraid of their truths, their secrets coming to light, and that's what I'm getting. Could be a King of Wands that their eyes are glued to you here. Okay. I'm getting a few men and not a few good men. So there's an Ace of Pentacles energy here. Somebody also could be watching to see if you're receiving something, okay? In light of this theft, betrayal, white collar crime, whatever this is, you're going to receive an Ace of Pentacles here. Again, maybe somebody pretended to be you, They're watching. It's a King of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign. I'm getting a group of people that work together, okay? Four Wands energy here. High Priestess, yeah. What is this? Again, you could have been married to this person. Somebody's crying real tears. Okay, Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, I don't know. I want to see what this Eight of Pentacles is about. It's coming up in current energy. But the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, some of you guys, this could be a property, this could be a home. With High Priestess energy here, your intuition has already told you about this situation here. Okay?
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, somebody's in tears about what you know. Somebody's in tears about what you know. Uh-huh. Somebody's sick, sad, and sorry. Okay? Because I feel like there's a Knight of Cups that was connected to a divine feminine here, that intercepted something here. It was a blessing here. Four Wands with the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, child. Seven of Cups energy here. There is some confusion. I feel like this is an outside party. I don't know if this is somebody investigating here, but they're confused. Yeah, Four of Cups is now at the top of the deck here. It could have been a couple that worked together. Six of Pentacles here. Something went down. Maybe how someone received something that was yours. Okay. Why it didn't come to you is what I'm getting. There's something here about a Six of Pentacles energy here. Okay. There was a payout, an exchange of money, time, energy, or resources here. And someone is really wanting, this is why the World card is in the reverse here, because it's like open-ended questions here. Okay. Somebody took the bait, and little do they know, the universe was baiting these people, testing them. But if this was I almost want to say bait and switch. If this was a big payout, everybody got a piece. Because I'm seeing like three men, maybe two women. Okay. So you have a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that's going to be sour and bitter because whatever they did to take something from you here, okay, it's still coming to you, okay, because it was always yours. Somebody's pissed off about that. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Four of Cups, yeah. I feel like these people felt some type of way in the past, okay? They were in the Four of Cups energy. I feel like it could be an ex and somebody else. These could be people in your family, but I'm definitely getting a couple here. A couple here, okay? These are people who refuse to see you be blessed or watch you eat here. They were already in a Four of Cups energy here. You got Six of Cups here twice. These are people who can't get over the past, can't get past the past here, okay? And somebody was feeling and smelling like sour milk. So they decided to take something from you here. Like this person was bitter when they took it, and they still gonna be bitter, okay? Because it's coming back to you. For some of you guys, this is a home. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, or some property here, okay? Okay, what is this Eight of Pentacles about here? What's going on? I don't know. This could be current energy or past energy. We're gonna see. It's a Queen of Pentacles energy, honey. That's, I heard stank, boo boo stank. I don't know. that's feeling ugly, honey, okay? And, you know, whatever little financial opportunity here they got, 9 times out of 10 is gone, okay? Yeah, 18, 11, 9, 11 here. Somebody's ass is going to jail. Somebody's ass is going to jail. A couple, again, Gemini energy, a Capricorn could be significant here, okay? I feel like they work together to lie on you. Again, somebody could have tried to impersonate or catfish you here. This could even be a situation where somebody felt like they had it so good, they were so effing clever that you would take the fall for something here, okay? Both of these people could be spiritually bankrupt here, you know? Okay? I feel like they work together to lie on you. Again, somebody could have tried to impersonate or catfish you here. This could even be a situation where somebody felt like they had it so good, they were so effing clever that you would take the fall for something here. Okay? It's two people, honey. Okay, they can't put their hands together and get, you know, and make, okay, they can't put their hands together and get, you know, and make $20 in a legit way. Okay, like it's sad. And when people are spiritually bankrupt, in order for them to, you know, like manifest anything, they have to pay back karmic debt. Okay, they have to let karma play out. So when they don't want to do that, this is what they do. Okay? They feel like, oh, I have to steal. No, you don't have to do anything. That's a lie you're telling yourself, because your ass is lazy and you're a coward when it comes to your own, her own power, your own karma, though. Okay, you don't want to stand for judgment, honey. Strength, Leo energy. What's these two cards, honey? So defeat is coming out here with Temperance. It could be a Sagittarius that's defeated here. A quiet, reliable, and dedicated partner. Commitment in a relationship. Dreaming big, pursuing further training, establishing healthy financial habits here. You're still on the throne. You're still on your path and your journey here, okay? Still on the throne. You're still on your path and somebody is feeling defeated, honey, okay? They're feeling defeated. Again, it could be a Sag, but it could, again, you're dealing with some bottom feeders here. Rats, cats, dogs, fleas here. There was two motives behind this. Somebody is jealous, bitter, and envious of you. So they wanted you to take a loss. No, I don't want you to have that, okay? So that was one motive. And the other motive is they don't want to do a damn thing for themselves, okay? Yeah. So you being in this Temperance energy is like a double defeat here, okay? I don't know if somebody wanted you to break down and cry and be a mess because of what somebody did to you, you know, yeah. So you being in this Temperance energy is like a double defeat here, okay? I don't know if somebody wanted you to break down and cry and be a mess because of what somebody did to you, you know, took from you here, okay? But child, these people are just all around defeated. Let me get this energy of defeat a lot. Okay, what's going on here? Foresight in the reverse, yeah, and it landed right on the restriction card, jail, okay? Experiencing frustrations in your love life, needing to learn compromise in relationships, encountering barriers in your career, facing delays, and reaching your financial goals here. So they didn't foresee that they would be restricted here, okay? Also have this other defeat card in the reverse, okay? And it landed on the Six of Pentacles here. They were already defeated. That's what I'm getting. Somebody was already defeated, past, present, and future here, okay? So you are. You still there. No improvements. Not even taking this risk. Penitentiary chances here. You still in the same piss poor energy here, okay? Yeah, you damn sure did lack foresight. Like, what? What is going on here? Abundance is at the bottom of the deck. It is one more spin, honey. Looking crazy. Yes, celebration. Somebody, infinity here. They thought something would never end, okay? Yeah, they thought that they were going to keep this secret to the end of time here. This is what they did, okay, with their stolen money, stolen inheritance, home, whatever, okay? They were living it up. This is like the Three of Cups energy here. Celebration. A friendship evolving into romance. Enjoying a joyful and positive office atmosphere. Spending on social activities. Financial stability. Achieving a financial milestone. Like I said, there's a few people involved here, okay? And it landed on defeat in the reverse, okay? I don't. This is an ex. You left this person, and they refuse to get it out the mud. Okay, I don't know if you were the main source of income here or stability when you were in this person's life. Okay, and when you left, they felt like that was an injustice here. All right, it's gonna be a grown man or a grown. You were obligated to take care of them here, so they decided to take from you. Okay, this was almost like a revenge tactic as well. Make it so bad they did this with their with a third party or whoever they got with after you here, and I'm getting there's a few people involved. Okay, they got with after you here, and I'm getting there's a few people involved. Okay. Somebody could have had their friends or their family involved here. Child, sad. They thought this was over. Mm-hmm. Somebody could have had their friends or their family involved here. Child, sad. Four Wands, Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody couldn't stand to see you blessed. Get this home. Four Wands, Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody couldn't stand to see you blessed. Get this home. Your truth provides hope here, is what Spirit is saying, okay? Or you were keeping hope alive that the truth would come out. You would receive clarity or confirmation here. Yeah, and I can't make it up. Now, at first I saw truth and hope. Now we have truth and victory. I came, I saw, I conquered here. Okay? So.
About there are altercations, arguments and altercations over the fact that it's really over for them. First card's out, Galactic Golden Ohana. Let's address this real quick. The World, 3 of Swords, and 7 of Wands. Your ancestors are out here whooping somebody's patootie. Okay? They putting the beat down on some individuals that betrayed you. Alright, I don't feel like they expected this karma to be this bad. Because they're out here heartbroken like this. Something is ending. Could be for a maternal figure. Empress at the bottom of the deck. Does not have to be. A maternal figure that was rushing to do some type of hoobly jubilee. Or this could be an Aries or a Libra. Karmic familial unit. Under judgment. Watching you get some type of victory. And Spirit says that's the truth. Hold up, wait a minute. This is not your karmic familial unit. This is somebody in their fucking family. Somebody in a marriage, just chaos. Chaos, despair. Thank you, Edric. Hey, you could be seeing 555, 505, or 55. A lot of fives indicating a massive, incredible, abundant, positively abundant change for you. Life-changing for you. And they can't be a part of it. Let's see what we got going on. But what is up, Galactic? Yeah, they're left out of this. They're left out of this estate. They're left out of this connection. They're left out of your collaborations. They're left out of your stability. Oh, we're going to see. Because this was a long time coming, too. But lock in, Galactic Golden Ohana. We going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Drifting through the sky. Little Einsteins. Listen, this is something that you have been intuitively picking up on heavy. This is something that you have been intuitively picking up on heavy. Like you've been seeing the signs and synchronicities of a massive ending occurring for those that belittled you and slandered you, defamed you, and betrayed you. To where now they want to sit back and be like, you know what, we shouldn't have done that to that person. There are some individuals that may still be attempting to do something to you. It's not hitting you. It's not affecting you. And it's literally like their stomach is heavy. Their stomach dropped to their little patootie. Like this, whatever this is, it's heartbreaking. Like it is, like all that work they put in for no reason. Like it's heavy. Their stomach dropped to their little patootie. Like it is, like all that work they put in for no reason. That's how they feel. No reason. Like you didn't deserve this. You were innocent. Justice? Okay, scales are being balanced. You're receiving justice. That makes sense. These individuals under judgment could be a karmic familial unit. of yours or a broken bloodline going through upheavals for targeting you. While you're getting justice, others are under judgment, bro. Somebody is getting the shit end of the stick here for the actions they had taken while the scales are being balanced for you, and something is due to be communicated to you. I just heard, I don't know, you put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. This is giving celebratory, like sipping something on the beach, toes in the sand, relaxing. Nine of Pentacles, living your best life. You could have recently heard that, or that could have been something that had been channeled to you. You could be also seeing coconuts, or you could have recently gotten some coconut water. Coconut water is also extremely clearing to the crown chakra, to your mental space. Okay, so you may want to invest in some coconut water. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Y'all know I am not here to conform, nor am I here to convince you. I'm just here to confirm what you already know. Thanks for new beginnings. There are some individuals going through some really misfortunate endings, and it could be an Empress under judgment, bro. People misjudged you as well. Whether you are a masculine or a feminine, you are somebody that is nurturing, you're responsible. I heard caretaker. I also heard benefactor. But you are on top of your ish right now. Like, you are a genuinely kind, caring, protective soul. Protective of those that you care for. And protective of your space and your peace. You're also extremely intuitive, divinely guided, and trusting in the gifts that have been given to you, actively using them to assist and be of service to humanity, to those that are guided to you for your advice or assistance. And it looks like there is a maternal figure here. If this is not a maternal figure, these are individuals that knew this about you. And still competed against you for your own stuff, for your own position, your own destiny, and attempted to evoke a lot of chaos in your life by having others come up against you. Okay? That knew this about you and still competed against you for your own stuff, for your own position, your own destiny, and attempted to evoke a lot of chaos in your life by having others come up against you. Chaos, conflict, competition. I heard they had no right. I also just heard redemption, resurrection, recruitment, restoration, and deliverance. I'm also hearing disharmony in the home. Cleared, vindicated. So these words may really stand out to you. You could have seen these words placed somewhere recently, whether it was on a video or in a newspaper. Do people still get newspapers? Am I telling my age right now? In the papers, in a magazine, online. Somewhere this has been, or even channeled to you, where you have been hearing these words. Again, I'm hearing very loudly, vindication and deliverance. Your name has been cleared. You could have also been hearing a lot of sirens lately, Archangel Michael energy. You could have also recently had a lot of spiritual warfare waged upon you by those that are extremely upset that they lost. And they're refusing to take a loss. It's almost like if my ship is sinking, I'm going to sink yours with it. Somebody here, there are some very vindictive energies that are just like, stank eye, bombastic criminal side eye, just stank eye. They're mad that like they were unable to do what to you? Like destroy you, demolish you, take from you, steal from you, steal from you, steal from you. They were unable to get away with something because we got in remorse and regret and Queen of Pentacles. Now I know that you're not in remorse and regret for being elevated monetarily, for being stable. So you got individuals in remorse and regret and envious at the fact that you still received something or are receiving something, that you're still elevating, that you're still being supernaturally supported. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. Reliable, honorable, stable, independent. I also just heard dependent, independence. Independent, secure, optimistic, and balanced. Give me one on this in remorse and regret. At the collective being, damn. At the collective being prosperous and getting partnerships that were meant to be blocked. So you got your adversaries and your ops fighting amongst each other on why shit didn't work out. Some of these individuals could actually be fist fighting each other. Because you told us to do this, and you said that we would get this if we did this, and now look at us. And now look at them. I should have sided with them. I should have went over there. Instead, I was hanging out with your musty, dusty moon magic throwing muskrat ass. Instead, I was over here making demonic deals with your derelict duck self. People over here are mad they chose the wrong team, and those that are being confronted are those that are targeting you. Amnesia on them hoes. Galactic Golden Ohana. Alright, you better be, what is this Stevie Wonder on them bitches? I see nothing. I don't remember shit. I don't know you.
I don't know you.
Brand new elevated experience. Who this?
Who that?
So you got individuals
Who you?
with regret trying to
Who you? I don't know
Well,
you.
you've got those that have been confronted and called out for the karma they're experiencing and the initiative they've taken against you, just trying to prove a point. Like, I'm gonna get you. If it wasn't for you and the meddling kids, like, what? Scooby-Doo might be relevant? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Somebody definitely, or individuals definitely got exposed for being a hater. With this Two of Cups, I'm also getting somebody feels like others are to blame for the fact the relationship didn't work out. Could very well be this person in remorse and regret talking about, I should have been over there instead of over here with you. Your little raggedy self. Have y'all seen that picture where it's a guy yelling up at the balcony and he goes, you raggedy bitch? That's what I'm getting, is somebody's like, I shouldn't be over here with you. I should be over there with them. But because of you, I'm over here with you. Like, somebody here doesn't want to take accountability, but wants mercy from you. And is hoping there is a way they can reconnect with you after everything they've done. And is hoping there is a way they can reconnect with you after everything they've done. That of which you already know, your spirit team put you up on game. You're not falling for their little pity me antics. They don't get none of what you are being given. We got strength, so a Leo has fallen. If this is not a Leo that has fallen, these are individuals that were like, by any means necessary, we need to put them in a stronghold. And now your ancestors got them in a headlock. We got Princess of Hearts and the Fool.
Your enemies are falling apart as their plans collapse. Things didn't work out the way they thought it would. Things didn't work out the way they thought it would. They thought you would have been defeated. They thought they would have won. They, with all of their wicked ways, they who attacked you, who targeted you, they who insulted you non-stop, who came against you full force. These people who have slandered your name, who have criticized you, who have mocked you, laughed at you. These people who have tried to destroy you, ruin your reputation. They really thought all of their evil tactics, all of their evil strategies would have worked against you. This time, they thought they would have triumphed. They, with all of their lies, all of the rumors, they spread about you.
You just ruined someone's false impression about you as a person. Maybe this person thought you were gullible. Maybe they thought you were a little stupid. Maybe they thought that they can run a game on you and you will fall for it and they was going to turn your world upside down. But instead, you outsmarted this person. You outsmarted some other people that had you messed up. And you outsmarted the perpetrator that wanted to ruin your life for their satisfaction. They had a wrong impression about you based off some gossip that was said about you a while back. Somebody lied and said you were this crazy person, little psycho. But instead, you're quiet. You don't bother people. You stay to yourself. You don't deal with people too much. You say hi when you need to say hi to people, and then you stay quiet when you need to stay quiet. You don't get into the affairs of others. So you got somebody that's looking at you with a double take because everything that they heard about you turned out to not be true, even though they at first believed this false impression about you. This person didn't take the time out to get to know you. They just ran off of what somebody else said. Not only that, you're very beautiful. Somebody said you was ugly. Somebody went and told people that you were an ugly person, that you would never be nothing, that you would never accomplish what you want to accomplish because you just didn't make it in the look department. That you were very beautiful, that you were very pleasing to the eye to look at. And not only that, you had a good personality to go along with it. This person wasn't expecting you to be in the spotlight that you were in. Yes, this person talked about you so much to people, gossiped about you, that it made you be put in the spotlight. And you don't associate with none of these people that said this. But the person that had the bad impression about you is now starting to retract everything that they thought about you because of what somebody else said. Now this person most likely wants to date you. They want to date you because they're curious about who you really are. That false impression that got dismantled out of their mind, they now want to know you personally and see what you're really about out of curiosity and why this person told the lie to begin with, all because of their jealousy and their lies about you. Truth of the matter is, you are a godly person. You don't think to hurt others like others thought to hurt you. You don't think to ruin other people's life just like they think to ruin yours. You don't think to do none of that. You don't hang with the crowd. You don't even look to fit in with people. But everybody's curious about you. You don't even like engaging with people. You said enough of the disrespect from people. I'm not going to entertain this. I'm going to just walk this journey alone, with or without people. If they fall by the wayside, they can fall by the wayside. But if they come and support and show me genuine love, I will accept that. But instead, you embrace being alone. You embrace accomplishing goals by yourself without people. You embrace this new energy you got of you being confident, mature, royal, and just overall, just a nice person. You embrace accomplishing goals by yourself without people. Royal, and just overall, just a nice person. A beautiful souled person. That's what you embraced. I'm not saying that you won't put people in their place, because you have done that too. You put people in their place when they need to be put in their place. If they continue on with the foolishness, then you smack them down with that hammer. And I don't mean that literally. I mean, you put that hammer down when you putting your foot down, basically, and say, no, you're not going to treat me that way. Matter of fact, you're not going to act like this. You better grow up, or I'm going to change you. And that's the energy you've been carrying lately. You've been carrying that energy.
I'm going to whoop your ass.
And I won't mess with you. Don't come for me, and I won't come for you.
That's right.
Don't disrespect me, and I won't disrespect you. That's the energy you've been having lately. because of other people's actions towards you. Because of other people's actions towards you. You come nice, you come professional, and they come unprofessional and immature to the point where you got tired of it. You say, you know what? I'm just going to give them some grace to redeem themselves, to get them some act right. I'm going to give them certain hints. If I have to wink, if I have to give them that look, you know, that look, that eye look, that stare that your mother gives a child when a child is acting misbehaving, and the mother give them that look, and then that child stop misbehaving when a mom look at them like that. That's the look you giving them time to redeem themselves. And because they didn't redeem themselves, that's when you got.
That's when I gave you over to the Most High God and said, enough is enough, God. I'm sick of these people. You take them. I'm tired of them.
We couldn't figure out that, you see, you are a spirit being. I'm telling you, 99% of you is spirit of your enemies. Yes, 99% of you is invisible and untouchable. You are a cosmic being. You are magnificent. You are untouchable. You are a warrior, a conqueror, an overcomer. You are one with the Creator. You are God's own very representative here on earth. You are representing God here on earth and form. That is the sort of person that you are. You have backings. You are a spirit being. So no person born of a woman can destroy you. It should be the fear of God. It shouldn't be the fear of your enemy. Anyway, we couldn't figure out that, you see, of your attackers, of your haters. 9% of you is invisible and untouchable because you are a spirit being having human experience here on earth.
They stealing your energy, they stealing your content, your downloads. You got celebrities watching you that don't want to help you. But they know once you get your foot in the door, they low vibrational, low consciousness level. Music, paintings, artwork, creations ain't gonna be able to suffice to the level of what you create. You're gonna have to be in your villain era. See, the dark is only dark to those that don't understand that light comes from dark. And you, your most authentic version, not trying to paint this picture to fit in any paradigm, is that which is already the glitch, the key, and the solution to you breaking out of the matrix. Everything you do, it prospers because you're one with God. One day they're gonna look back and realize that they missed the opportunity of a lifetime. Because you're the greatest to ever do this shit.
Now imagine the psychological catastrophe that occurs when someone is not just hiding a truth from the world, but from themselves. And it's not a trivial truth, it's central to their identity. Let's say a man knows deep down that he is gay, but for whatever reason, familial shame, religious pressure, cultural rejection, he cannot accept it. He cannot integrate it. So what does he do? He builds a facade, a fortress, a false life. And this is where the narcissism comes in, because to maintain the illusion, he must become the center of his own manufactured universe. Every relationship, every success, every performance, it must serve one function, to protect the lie. And when the narcissistic structure forms, it isn't just about ego, it's about survival. It's a desperate attempt to avoid disintegration. Today, we're going to explore how that false life is constructed brick by psychological brick, and why, if left unchecked, it becomes a prison not just for the narcissist, but for everyone around them. This isn't just about sexuality, it's about identity, it's about trauma, and it's about the devastating cost of denying who we truly are. At the core of this issue lies a potent emotional cocktail of shame, repression, and a deep-seated fear of rejection. These forces often begin forming in childhood long before the individual is capable of fully understanding their own sexual identity. In many cases, the environment surrounding the person is already saturated with rigid expectations about masculinity, morality, religion, and what it means to be normal. When a child receives explicit or implicit messages that being gay is wrong, sinful, or weak, a survival mechanism begins to form. The child, in order to remain accepted by their caregivers and community, begins to bury parts of themselves. It's not merely denial, it's an emotional amputation. The self is fractured early, and the part that contains the truth is locked away in the basement of the psyche. This shame is not a surface-level embarrassment, it is existential. It tells the person not just that their desires are wrong, but that they are fundamentally broken. This isn't guilt, which says I did something bad. Shame says I am bad. That's a devastating identity to carry. And for someone already vulnerable, it becomes intolerable. Over time, the psyche begins to adapt not to heal, but to survive. It learns how to disassociate from the source of the shame, to cover it with layers of performance, perfectionism, and external validation. The real self becomes too dangerous to express, so a new self is created, one that will be accepted, applauded, and admired. But this repression does not come without cost. The deeper the truth is buried, the more effort is required to keep it hidden. And here is where narcissistic traits often begin to surface, not because the person is simply vain or self-absorbed, but because the construction of a false identity becomes a psychological necessity. When someone cannot allow themselves to be known, truly known, they compensate by creating an image that will protect them. This image must be flawless, successful, moral, and heterosexual. It must be everything the real self is not allowed to be. And because it is a facade, it requires constant reinforcement. The person becomes hypersensitive to how others perceive them because their survival depends on maintaining the illusion. What often makes this dynamic even more complex is that the person might not be consciously aware of what they are doing. Repression is not always a deliberate choice, it's often unconscious. The truth about their sexuality may not be something they actively lie about, it may be something they cannot even admit to themselves. The mind learns to avoid certain thoughts, to rationalize certain behaviors, to reinterpret desires in a way that fits the narrative. This selective awareness becomes a form of psychological self-defense. But even if the truth is buried, it's never gone. It leaks out in anxiety, in anger, in obsessive control over situations, and often in destructive relationships. At this stage, fear of rejection becomes the governing force. The individual may rise to positions of social or professional prominence, surround themselves with admirers, or construct a picture-perfect life. But underneath it all is a constant fear. If they really knew me, they'd leave. That fear drives many of the narcissistic behaviors, not because the person is power-hungry, but because they are terrified.
Yeah, they did a number on us, didn't they? Making up a lie, saying homosexuality was a sin, making people sick in the mind, making them think something's wrong with them. They've been doing it for centuries. They some sick-ass motherfuckers, and they gonna pay for what they done. They some sorry-ass motherfuckers.